Hello! Welcome to Mom Games Badly. There are plenty of moms out there who are fantastic gamers. I am not one of them, but I still enjoy playing, especially this game. And I hope you'll enjoy hanging out with me while I play. This is Slay the Spire. I have played it. I have ascended the Spire once as the Ironclad. I think they're racked out by levels. You can play as the Ironclad, the Silent, the Defect, and the Watcher, I think. I think those are the only ones you can play with. Maybe if you play with all four of those, then you get a fifth character, but I mean, they're not really characters as such. They're like character classes, basically. But I've been trying. I've been trying with the Silent. Which is why the space whale here is saying hello again. Like, when am I going to see the end of you? Okay. So I have now tried all of these options in various playthroughs where I did not succeed in slaying the Spire. Obtain a random rare card, obtain 3 random potions, lose all gold and remove 2, or lose my starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. Now, that last one is the biggest gamble. You can end up with something amazing, or you can end up completely trashing yourself with something that's useless for this character, basically. So, I would probably want to go with either the random rare card or the lose all gold and remove 2 cards, in which case... Oh, no, this is slightly different. Huh. In which case I would remove, 2 of the regular attacks. Actually, I haven't tried that option. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of one of my strikes and one of my defense. And while that means that I have a smaller deck, it also means that the percentage chance of me pulling one of my higher tier cards is better. Risk reward. Okay. So we still have all our gold. Oh, no, we don't. That's right. I traded all the gold. So going to the merchant, not a priority. Which is good, because I don't see the merchant anywhere down the bottom of this. Yeah. Merchant doesn't appear until near the top. I think these maps are slightly randomized. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I think I will go... Let's see. I can do 3 monster battles, 2 question marks, an elite boss, and a rest. Or I can do 2 battles, question mark, 3rd battle. No. 2 battles, question mark, question mark, question mark, and then an elite boss. I think I have more options if I start on the left. Ah, good old caca. Alright. So, weakened creatures deal 25% less damage with attacks. Well, they're not going to attack, so I'm not going to bother with that. Nor am I going to deal with bother with blocking. It looks like I've already... Yeah, alright. No, I don't want to defend. Okay. I want to do as much damage as possible. So actually I will do this because it does 3 damage. Okay, so they've done their ritual, and this means every strike from here on will be 3 damage points higher. So let's start with neutralizing. Strike, strike, and we'll get just enough block here. Oh, I'm going to turn this down. I was editing and I turned the music. I turned the sound on my monitor way up. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then I can just do that. just patience. Just need patience. Well, see, that was lucky. My powers were matched. Okay, Piercing Wail. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Exhaust. Dagger Spray. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Deflect. Gain 4 block for free. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. These guys. Alright. So, weaken the highest HP one. And now they've got armor on. That was silly of me. Okay, well, I'm going to need some protection here. So I can get rid of that card, because I have enough block power now. Okay. So I guess the curl up symbol with the 4 means you only need to do them 4 damage before it curls up and gains some armor. I think. I can find out. On receiving attack damage, rolls up and gains 4 block. Once per combat, though, so. Do not hit end turn. I almost did that. I have done that before. There we go. Well, I don't really have a choice here. I just don't have enough attack cards at this point in the game. No. Okay. And dead anyway. Alright. Gambler's Brew. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Okay. Add a card. Ah! Oh. Extra energy, extra block. Dagger Spray. I never take this one, and I usually end up regretting not taking it. I know it's only 4 damage, but 4 damage twice, so it's 8 damage, but it's to all enemies, which can come in super handy. Alright, so do I... Well, we'll start out going this way and then decide which branch. Living Wall. As you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know, and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. Alright, so forget, remove a card from your deck. I've already done that now. Deck's a little small. Change, transform a card in your deck, grow, upgrade a card in your deck. I'm gonna go with upgrade, and I'm gonna upgrade one of the basic ones. Yes. Okay. And again, the goal is to have only better cards and no basic ones. Let's do... Let's do another monster battle and then we'll do another question mark. Okay. Right. Okay. So, alright, so now we have block to equal the damage they would do. And now we can focus on strikes. How nice! Tried to chomp me. Tried to give me a clamping. Yes, very strong. But I only need to do 11 damage to kill you. There we go. Okay, Masterful Stab costs 1 additional energy for each time you lose HP this combat. Deal 12 damage. Blur, gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn, which can be bigger than 5 or smaller than 5, depending on, like, by the end of the turn, how much of your block has been eaten by attacks from your opponent. Or just outmaneuver and get extra energy. I like both of these cards very much. Let's go for the energy. Because we get extra cards with the relic that we have. So, extra energy is helpful. Oh, this. You walk into a room to find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within. Oh, hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? Gain 175 gold, become cursed with doubt. So at the end of your turn, gain 1 week. Or just walk away. I mean, the 175 gold is really nice. You can buy like a relic with that. You can at the merchant, but the merchant's not for a long time. So we've got time to save money. I'm going to avoid being weak at the end of my turn. The serpent stares at you with a look of extreme disappointment. Alright. So we've still got all our HP, so let's do the elite boss. Oh, I always forget it's these guys. These are the first elite boss. So they keep generating, the ones with the green spirals will keep generating dazed cards. Till the end of the battle, and I only have, like, what is this? 13 cards total. So sometimes they can end up overwhelming your deck. So I think what I want to do is use this now, and then next round I'll be able to play, like, everything. But I do want to start. Do I want to take a big hit now and I can, like, take one of these guys out quickly? Maybe let's try that for a change. Oh. Well. I'll at least be able to take that one out more quickly than before. I'm gonna be super mad at myself if I can't get this guy out quickly here. Block. Okay. Oh, yes, I have enough energy to deal to everyone. Okay. And then... Alright, so I'll still take some damage, but I'll be able to... Yeah, this was worth it. I've played against these guys so many times, and it's a mistake to leave all of them standing for any length of time. Because, yeah, look at that. 2 of my 5 cards are dazed cards right now. So, let's use the Strike Plus and get rid of that guy. We'll block. And, oh! And we'll have the extra energy for next turn. Alright. Still gonna take some damage here. Okay. Which one do I want to focus on here for damage? Okay. I'm letting myself take a lot more damage in this battle than I usually do. Or at least in the initial phase here. If you save the survivor card till last, you don't have to discard anything. So you get 8 block without any downside. Okay. I was hoping to not have to overuse, but that's alright. So we get more dazed cards, but no damage this time. At least I can weaken it. Okay. Just gonna get one more turn. I just need one more strike card to do it. Yes. Thank you. Alright, 25 gold. Bag of marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Ooh, that's excellent. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks, so I need to remember first round of combat to do as much damage as I can because they will take more damage. Poison potion. Excellent. Add a card. Okay, calculated gamble. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Exhaust. Well, I have a potion that does that. Tactician. Unplayable if this card is discarded from your hand. Gain energy. All-out attack. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. Well, let's go for that. Alright. So we took a good chunk of damage, so let's rest. Okay. Now. Oof. Alright. So we can go through like a lot of question marks. Or we can take a monster battle, a chest, another elite boss battle, but then the merchant, and then rest. How lucky do I feel? Let's do it. Let's take a chance. Alright. So they're vulnerable. So we want to do as much damage as possible. First, we're going to do that. Alright. All-out attack. Discard 1 card at random. Okay. And then do another strike, right? And then whatever block I can get. So it's already taken more than half their HP. Very nice. Okay. Alright. Good, good. Damage, deflect, and oh, rats! I should have played that instead of the other defend card. That's right. Cunning potion. Add 3 shivs to your hand. Nice, nice. Add a card to your deck. Okay, escape plan. Draw 1 card. If you draw a skill, gain 3 block. Dash, gain 10 block, deal 10 damage, but it costs 2 energy. Acrobatics, draw 3 cards, discard 1 card. 10 block and 10 damage in 1 turn is very nice. Go for that. Alright. What do we got? 23 gold, Smiling Mask. Merchant's card removal service now always costs 50 gold. Ah! Okay, so that's cheaper than it was. Tip, rare cards have a golden frame and banner. Okay, well, Great. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Wish it had more HP to start with this guy. But he's vulnerable, and he's not going to attack first thing, so we need to do as much damage as we can. But first, let's... Ooh. I'll do more damage total with this. Okay. This guy has big attacks. So the earlier we can get rid of him, the better. Should I just go ahead and take the 14 damage? I think I should. I think I'm better off getting rid of this guy fast, fast, fast. Okay, so now he's only going to do 6 damage. Ooh, I have some... Oh, right, blocking gives him strength. Right. Okay, so we'll just work on strikes. I knew there was a reason. Skull Bash. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, so we can... Strike. And then 10 damage. Ah! Excellent. Okay. 29 gold blood vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Ooh! Oh, I'm picking up good relic here. Add a card. Blade Dance, add 3 shivs to your hand for a cost of only 1. Wraith form, gain 2 intangible. At the end of your turn, lose 1 dexterity. Now, this is handy if you get somebody who's about to do like 50 damage to you. I think I'm gonna grab that while I can get it for free. Okay, and I've only got 142 gold here for the merchant. Okay. So I can't afford even the smallest relic, which would be a bummer, because that's a bummer. The preserved insect would be so helpful. Prayer wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Sling of Courage. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Well, I've got as many potions as I need. I can't do that one. Alright. Heal 4 HP. Bandage. Bandage up. Predator, deal 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards. Ooh. Accuracy. Shivs deal 4 additional damage. I don't have any shiv throwing cards at the moment, though. But that's... Accuracy is incredibly helpful when you do. I'm gonna go for the healing. And then what do I have left? 44. So I can do Predator, deal 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards. Yeah, why not? Alright. No, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Now we proceed. Okay. Well, I need to heal up. I definitely don't need a question mark and then another elite battle. Okay. Spore Cloud. Alright. So, Spore Cloud on death applies to vulnerable to me. So when the fungi beast dies, I'm vulnerable briefly. Okay. Oh. I could just... Well, that'll come up again before the end of the combat. I could do Predator and Survivor. We'll do that. Save the bandaging to see if I can make it to the end without losing any HP. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then that one's got 14 left. Oh, I think I can kill it. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Eviscerate. Deal 7 damage 3 times. Quick slash, deal 8 damage, draw a card. Dodge and roll, gain 4 block. Next turn, gain 4 block. And getting all these cards that cost extra energy is the issue. I'll go for extra block. Ah, it's combat. Okay. They're vulnerable to start. That's good. So they'll take extra damage. So we need to do as much damage as possible now. So I can either pick from 12 damage and then maybe some defense or get extra energy, or do this much damage now. And I'll get a rest before the big boss battle. So I think I'll do that. Alright. Cha! Alright. And they're planning a buff. Negative effect. Okay. So we need to hurry the heck up and damage the crap out of them. 10 block and 10 damage. Yes. And then also strike plus. And they're dead. Okay, blade dance. This is where you add the 3 shivs. See? Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. Let's do the blade dance. Okay, so now we're gonna rest. We're gonna actually rest. So we're at full health now for the big boss. Okay, this guy just takes patience. So take 30 damage and then curl up. Okay. Ah, okay. We'll have extra energy for next time. Okay. Defensive mode. Alright, so they've created sharp hides. Now any damage I do to it in this form will hurt me too. So I shouldn't deal any damage unless I have some block. Whenever I play an attack, take 3 damage. Alright, so I need to do as much damage with the first attack as I can, which would be this one. Okay, and then do I want to do another one? Yes, I do. I still had some. Okay. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh, can bandage up. Nice, nice. Weaken. 4 block for free. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I don't need to use intangible right now. Let's just, yeah. Okay, and then... Okay. Oh, they still have the sharp hide. Dang it. Okay. What I should do is poison this guy. So he'll keep taking damage even when he's curled up. What are the other ones? Gambler's Brew and Cunning Potion. Right, 3 shivs. I hit the wrong button by accident. Oh no. Okay. Well. That wasn't good. I'm not happy about that. Okay, good. Weakened is good. Blocking is good. Shivs are good. Oh, you know what? I can use this to gain more block and then discard the shiv. Oh, doesn't matter. I can only do one of them. Okay. Ooh, they're higher powered shivs as well. Ah, not enough to make him curl up. Oh, this one would be, though. Okay. I keep forgetting that's a strategy where you force a mode shift. It's like they've got 20 armor, but they also can't do you any damage then. Oh man, that was a really bad mistake. Well, they can do damage, but not as much as in their big form. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. It counts as an attack, right. Let's put some block in place. And we'll do that. And then we'll do some more block. Okay. I don't have as many good attack cards as I could at this point. Okay. And then... yeah. Alright. Not good, not good. There's my Wraith Form card right when I don't need it. Okay. Dash and Survivor should help me get through this. Won't be able to do as much damage, but I'll have 18 block. Okay. Oh, I should have kept that. That was 0 energy. Not thinking. More worried. We're gonna curl up after this, so... Actually, they're going to curl up with just one hit here. Yeah. So I may as well just end my turn here. So it won't do anything. But hey, why not? Just 'cause. Alright. So their armor went away. It traded for the sharp hide. Got it, got it. Okay, here's some free block. And then block for this turn and next turn. Okay, and then even more block. Alright. Okay. So that's some block. We'll get some shivs. Okay. And then I think, can we do enough damage? 16 and 6 is 22. Yes, should be able to. And then 10 damage, yeah. Alright. Use 6 gold, colorless potion, add a card. Corpse explosion! Apply 6 poison. When the enemy dies, deal damage equal to its max HP to all enemies. Malaise, enemy loses X strength, with X being the amount of energy you have. Apply X weak. Phantasmal Killer. Next turn, your attacks deal double damage. That is also good. I mean, I gotta, right? Okay, so next row. Or, well, I gotta get my goodies first. Alright. Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of your turn, but all enemies start combat with 1 strength. Wristblade. Attacks that cost 0 deal 4 additional damage. So, shivs. Hovering Kite. The first time you discard a card each turn, gain energy. First time you discard a card each turn. So that could be a fair amount of the time. But then, you know, there's doing additional damage with the energy you have. I don't have a lot that calls for me to discard frequently, so... Okay, Act 2, the city. Okay, let's pick the route. We don't need a merchant early, because we don't have a lot of money. As a matter of fact, we might want to avoid the merchant until we get way up. Unfortunately, the route that avoids all the elite battles? Oh, no, there's a route where we can avoid elite battles and all but 1 elite battle. And still get the merchant. But that's early. Yeah, I don't want to get the merchant that early. Where's a late merchant? Up there. Okay. So late merchant is the left-hand route. So we can only get to the late merchant through one of the 2 on the left. Oh, and that one also has an early merchant. So let's start here. Oh, you with the hex. Now see, there aren't multiple opponents, so corpse explosion does me no good. Well, free block to start with. And then... let's do dodge and roll. And then we'll do the attacks. Dagger spray and strike. Okay. So take a little damage here. I really want to increase that max HP. It's always my choice with this character because it starts with the lowest. Oh, they're preparing to do the hex. Okay. So... let's do the shivs. Now they do 8 damage apiece. Okay. And strike, strike, and turn. Alright. Suffer. Hex. Alright. So the hex does what? Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle one dazed into your draw pile. Okay. Well, neutralize, fortunately, is an attack. That does 7 damage because it costs 0. So it does extra damage. Nice. Okay. Predator? Then let's do outmaneuver, because we'll have extra cards next turn. Yes, we got a dazed card. I think this may be the fastest I've ever dealt with one of these. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, so we need to do 16 damage right now. And we're not gonna... oh yeah, maybe we are. Maybe we are. Okay. Bandage up, it heals 4 HP, but I'm only down 2. And exhaust means it'll be gone for the rest of combat, so we'll take the hit now. Okay. Ooh, blade dance, yes please. Oh, dead. Okay. Another Gambler's Brew, add a card. Another Outmaneuver. Backflip, gain 5 block, draw 2. Oh, yeah, I think that's good choice. And then each of these tracks has 3 question marks and 1 monster for sure. And then an elite battle at the top. Well, let's fight the lower tier monsters here. Ah, thieves. Hate these guys. Okay, now we can definitely do corpse explosion. Alright. And now we want to maximize block. Maybe pick up something with 0? Bandage. Well, I think I'll use it this time. Okay. Because I'm about to take a chunky hit. Okay. Really want them to die quickly. Actually, wait. Colorless potion. Let's see what I get. Purity. Exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. Deal 7 damage. Swift strike. If you have no attacks, draw 2 cards. Let's do free strike here. Which is 11 damage now. Okay. And now we can do 15 damage. And then dagger spray for both of y'all. Oh, they're both dead. Okay, because the poison thing. Alright, got my 30 gold back, plus 10. Block potion. Excellent. 12 block. Nice. And add a card. Okay, Sucker Punch. Deal 7 damage, apply 1 week. Slice Plus. Deal 9 damage for free. Terror Plus. Apply 99 vulnerable. So, essentially, for nothing. Alright, I will take that. So they stay vulnerable till the end of the combat, no matter what happens otherwise. Who are these guys? You encounter a group of bandits wearing large red masks. Hello, pay up to pass. A reasonable fee of all your gold will do. Heh. So we can lose all of our gold or fight. This sucks. I've never encountered these guys before, so I don't know what to expect. Saving my gold, jerk faces. I don't have my HP's at 46. That's not great. It's not great. I do have 2 gambler's brews though. Hell with it. Let's see what happens. Alright. Ooh, good, they're all vulnerable. Excellent. Corpse explosion. Alright, let's do neutralize to the person who's gonna do the most damage. Bandage up. Nice. Okay, and now... let's... Is anybody... Yeah, you're already down. So, corpse explosion for you. And then I'll add a little defense for myself. Okay. I'm not sure what the middle person might do. They might attack. Grab 'em bear. Dexterity down. Ugh. Great. Okay. Blade dance. Yes. Okay, so we've now done 30 damage to everybody else. 8 damage to this guy. So there's only 1 left. Alright, so this gamble worked out well. Worked out well. Okay, and then, yeah. That doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, they've got 9. There we go. Handy. Red mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 week to all enemies. Thank you. Add a card. Cloak and dagger. Gain 6 block. Add a shiv. Acrobatics plus. Draw 4. Discard 1. Sucker punch. 7 damage 1 week. So this is like 6 block plus 8 damage for 1. Okay. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book open riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. This is going to do a bunch of damage to me, and I don't remember it having that much benefit. I'm just going to leave. You exit feeling a dark energy emanating from the book on the pedestal. Loth. An odd creature with a hunched back, sprouting several tentacles, is scrounging through a pile of trash and debris in front of you. As you approach, he shuffles toward you in a non-threatening manner. Loth hungry. Feed Loth. Offer wrist blade. Use this relic, obtain a special relic. That's already come in handy so many times. Offer smiling mask, lose this relic, obtain a special relic. You know what? I just got smiling mask. No, so it's like I just hadn't gotten it and I got a different relic. Holding the relic out toward him, Loth snatches it out of your hand with his tentacles. Tentacles? I don't see. Alright. Dislocates his jaw and slurps down your offer in 1 quick gulp. He gives you a large, toothy grin as more tentacles appear from behind his cloak, these ones brandishing an impossibly neat-looking box. He pushes it toward you until you take it. Alright. I wish I could look at that before this battle. But, oh, okay. Alright, so they've got... Oh! What? How did I end up still having the red mask? Noth's gift. Triple the chance of finding rare cards from combat rewards. That's pretty good. Alright, so all those guys are vulnerable. Excellent. So do we have any attacks that attack everybody? No, of course not. This is the time when they would be the most useful. Alright, well, let's maximize defense. We'll ditch the card we can't afford. And then start doing damage. I believe it's the center guy that you really... Yeah, the Taskmaster that you really have to worry about. Okay. Wound, yeah. Alright. Now here's one that does damage to all enemies. Oh, we'll definitely do Blade Dance. Even though we're weakened, we've done a bunch more damage than we might ordinarily. But now I'm going to defend. Alright. So I can't afford to take too much damage here. Tangle. What does that mean? Cannot play attacks this turn. Great. Awesome. Fabulous. Well, I will, bandage up. And didn't I have a block potion? Yes, I did. Okay. And then I can't play attack, so there's no point doing the Gambler's Brew thing and exchanging everything. Oof, this is gonna hurt still. Bad, very bad. Okay. 24 HP he's got. Okay. Ooh, okay. So how much damage are they going to do to me? 15 and 9 is 24. Oh, this is going to be tight. Okay. But if I can kill him on this next turn, that'll kill everybody. Right, save that. And 5. Alright, we're good. We're good. Yep. Oddly smooth stones. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. Excellent. Liquid bronze. Gain 3 thorns. So when you receive attack damage, you do damage back. Eviscerate plus. Costs 1 less. For each card discarded this turn, deal 9 damage 3 times. Skewer plus. Deal 10 damage X times. Or we could go for another intangible. I mean, I think I'm gonna need the intangibility until I can rest. So, oh, there's rest right here. Oh, but like, do I rest and then go to an elite combat with like still low HP, in which case, you know, the intangible will be handy, or do I go to a regular combat and then rest? And then who knows what for a while. Well, this is the only way I'm going to get to the merchant ever. Definitely rest. 30. Oh. Alright. Fingers crossed. Oh, man. Minions. Boo. Okay. Well. Deflect first. And now. I mean, once the big guy dies, he'll take out the minions too anyway. So let's do this first and see what that looks like. Alright, and then... Explode. It also applies poison, but let's do the block and then we'll just do some more damage here. Okay, so we've taken 45 HP off the main dude here. All right, what are you doing? Get 'em, boys. So strengthening the minions. All right. So we could just go intangible here and avoid 14 plus 27, 41 damage. We may have to do that in any case. Okay. And then we'll do the intangible. Yeah. Phew. Very handy. Very handy. None of these are attacks. Still one attack. Okay. Well then let's do the outmaneuver. Let's bandage up. And then let's have block for next time, guaranteed. Okay. We're not done yet. Oh, man. I think I need to do one of these and then the Gambler's Brew. Okay. Well, more block. Actually, hang on. Thorns. Okay. Okay, defend. Okay, so now I have 25. 32 block. So I should survive this. Okay. And then little guy has how many HP? I can't see. 1. Okay, well he's the one who's gonna hurt me, so we'll take him out for now. Okay. Alright, I need to do 11 damage or else I'm hosed. Oh! That was close. War Paint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Well, let's try that card. Can I take these out of order? Okay, Poison Stab. Deal 8 damage, apply 4 poison. Oh, it's Poison Stab plus. Bouncing Flask. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Doppelganger. Next turn draw X cards and gain X energy. I gotta go for that one. Now we'll pick up the War Paint. 2 random skills. Oy. Figures. Alright. We need to go on the left. Okay. 7 gold potion belt. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Okay. Gotta fight a monster with 7 HP. Alright, gotta remember I've got my gambler's potion. And I've got my... Okay. Well, we definitely need this guy to be vulnerable. Okay. Free deflect. Six block, draw 2. Let's do that. See what we get. Okay. So we can do Blade Dance and Strike Plus, or we can do Strike Plus and outmaneuver. So we're not going to do any damage to this guy. He's got 14 armor. Not going to do any damage unless we do a lot of damage. So... Ooh, I could kill his friend, like, immediately. Okay, that made me vulnerable. Yes. It also did a little bit of damage there. Alright, and I have enough block. I didn't need to be worried about 2 enemies. Although the corpse explosion would have been helpful. Alright. 7 block, add 2 shivs. 10 damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I think I have to use one of these intangibles, really. Alright. So I'll only do 2 damage. Bandage up. Thank you. Poison Stab. Excellent. Strike. And then Survivor. Okay. Just enough block. Okay. And then block I can keep. All right. Eight block, deal 10 damage, but then I also have a defend card. Oh, and I also have, actually, already have enough block, so I can concentrate on a strike. Nice. Okay. Okay. So 16 damage plus 8. Oh, I don't have quite enough to pull it off. Actually, no, the poison will take it the rest of the way. Alright. There we go. Whew. Strength potion, add a card, calculated gamble, discard, draw that many again. Prepare, draw one, discard one. Let's do that. Okay, and now we have a ton of money to spend at the merchant. Do not accidentally skip it. Shit. Ooh, so many Wraith form cards I'm coming across. Double the enemy's poison. Violence. 3 random attacks from your draw pile in your hand. Trip, apply to vulnerable. Bottled Flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with this card in your hand. What attacks do I have? I can't remember. Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. Cauldron. Upon pickup, brews 5 random potions. Entropic Brew. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. That's kind of like that, but cheaper. Weak Potion. Weakened creatures deal 25% less damage. Power Potion. 1 of 3 random power cards to add to your hand. Cost 0. I mean, none of this is what I was hoping for. Oh, is it any attack, I wonder? Like, could I start the combat always with Corpse Explosion? We're not going to have that many more rest sites. So, Tropic Brew is essentially this without getting rid of the potions I already have. Let's get another Wraith form card. Something tells me I'm going to need it. Okay, and then we have 231. Let's get this. And Flying Knee. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Get another dodge and roll. I'm gonna get free potions in a second. Let's do that. Thanks. Proceed. Oof, magoof. Alright. Okay. You're both weakened and vulnerable. Alright, what do I have? What do I have? Oops. No, I meant potion-wise. Strength potion. Colorless potion. Gambler's Brew. Fire potion. Deal 20 damage. Skill potion. 1 of random skill cards. Costs 0. Sure, let's try that. Backflip. No. Deadly poison. This chickie. Okay. Don't need block to start with. However, I do want to add damage to that guy. Gain 7 block, add 2 shivs. I just wanted the shivs, really. She'll keep healing and adding armor to everybody. Alright, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I have enough for extra energy. Awesome. That worked out well. The armor did not so much. Okay. Poison stab. Corpse explosion does me no good now. Great, great, great. 2 dodge and rolls. Okay. Alright, and I'll take 2 damage here. 3 damage, I guess. I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to take him out this turn, so... Why am I adding to my block? Oh. Actually... here I was about to throw in the towel and he's only going to do 18 damage. Let's do this for free. Choose a card to discard. Get rid of one of those. Alright, so I have enough defense. So, strike. And then 8 damage and gain energy. And he's getting poisoned. Nice. Okay. 45. But I need to defend 12 here. No, fortunately. Discard one card at random. No. Okay. Okay. Bandage up, yes please. No poison left. Alright, that's all I need is the one. There we go. Just really riding the line with the no... no HP thing. 7 damage, apply 1 weak. 6 block, add a shiv. Definitely rest. Just rest. Okay, proceed. Now we have to do one more battle, but then we can have another rest. Okay. Okay. So all weekend, it's too bad we don't have corpse explosion with this. Alright. Is there anything that does damage to everybody? No. Don't need to worry about. Alright, let's just pile up the shivs here and take at least one of these out. Okay. Now, Cloak and Dagger. I get 2 shivs with this one. It's Cloak and Dagger plus. I didn't notice that before. Alright, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And they're not going to do me any damage, so let's get the extra energy. Power is unmatched! Is it? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. 15 damage. Next turn, 2 additional cards. 9 damage. Really wish I had any block whatsoever. Do I want to do the Wraith form? No, because they're just going to do more and more damage as we go here. So let's Flying Knee, Strike Plus, and we'll Predator that guy, and then we're done. So maybe we can take him out next time. We'll only have 1 enemy to worry about. Okay. Not enough strikes. Dang it. I think I'm gonna want Wraith form. So I can, otherwise I can have 14. No? No. Alright, I can build up enough block to cover me from these 2. And that gives me a chance to really hurt that guy. Poison stab that one. Okay. This way, hopefully we can take out that front guy. Not have to worry. I don't have enough damage, so let's do prepared. Choose a card to discard. Dang it. Get rid of that one. Save all out attack. Alright. And then do I pick Survivor? No. Or do I deal 10 damage to everybody? I thought that was going to take that guy out. I better go for that. Okay. Why are none of these attack cards? Okay, poison stab. What do we got? 8 damage, 4 poison. That'll kill this guy. Alright. So he'll die before he gets a chance to hit me. So now I have to do as much block as I can, which is Cloak and Dagger here. Okay. I can do the shiv right now instead of... Oh, right. I can also vulnerable that guy. Okay. Excellent. Okay. My powers were matched. Ooh, die, die, die. 13 to all enemies. Okay. 30% of my max HP. Boss battle with 40 HP. Come on now. Well, here goes nothing. Actually, wait. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. I don't want to be distracted. We just had, where I live, last night was our first frost night. First night of frost, which is actually pretty late in the year for it. But I haven't turned the heat on yet. I've been resisting, which is why the fuzzy hoodie and the lack of, and the fuzzy hoodie and never going anywhere without socks. But I am freezing. Still, my feet are little blocks of ice right now. Alright. I can't remember what this thing is. I'm just going to be super glad I have intangible. Alright. So proceed is what? Why? We don't need that. No. Right, this guy who keeps summoning minions over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Ooh, bandage up, thank you. Nice, nice. Okay, don't know what this guy's gonna do. Well, let's do poison stab. By golly. And then blade dance. Call out the shivs. Okay. And then all out attack. Nice. Okay. Right. Vulnerable. Okay. Now we need lots of block. Or what do I have for potions? Strength potion to do additional damage to attacks. Oh, let's do that with die, die, die here. Okay. Nice, nice. And then we do 12 block. What else do we have up here? Colorless potion. Yeah. Ooh. Choose Apotheosis, please. Upgrade all my cards for the rest of combat. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, wish I'd done that sooner. Okay. What else do I have? I think I have a gambling potion. Yeah, and fire potion, deal 20 damage. I guess I'll do the dash here. It might be smarter to do the thing on the minion, but I need to take this guy out. Alright, so I will still take a good chunk of damage here. Alright. Okay. Prepared plus. Draw 2, discard 2. Well, hang on. Yeah, let's do that first, I guess. You can always just discard the ones that they've got. Okay. Let's... Well, we'll definitely do Corpse Explosion. It feels so nice now. Need to do it. I'm gonna need some defense here. Well, I'll have Survivor Plus. So... okay, we'll do Corpse Explosion on the little guy here. And then... oh no! Oh, Dagger Spray, that was it. Nope, I'm gonna die. Oh, Fire Potion. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So that took the little guy out immediately. I'm still gonna take 18 damage. It's not great. I don't love it. Potions here, there, and everywhere. Oh, Wraith Form. Yay! What are they gonna do? Negative effect. Alright. So, well, we don't need the Wraith Form. They're not going to attack me. Which is kind of a bummer. Alright. Gain some block, add some shivs. Okay. Now we're at the last of the poison. Vulnerable and frail. Okay. $40, huh? Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was a tight battle. Thank goodness for my potions. I don't usually rely on them quite so heavily. Choose a card. Alchemize, obtain a random potion. Adrenaline, gain energy, draw 2 cards. Nightmare, choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. Ooh. Adrenaline is just so nice, though. It's free. Energy free. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, choose a relic. Slaver's Collar. During boss and elite combats, gain energy at the start of your turn. Ring of the Serpent replaces Ring of the Snake. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. The Ring of the Snake gives you 2 additional cards at the start of combat. So you get it for 1 turn, but not the rest of your turns. And then Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions. Just a card. I think I'd rather have the extra energy at the start of my turn. Okay. The Beyond. This is officially the farthest I've ever gotten playing the Silent. I did not get much money out of this, so maybe I should avoid. I think what I want to do is avoid any elite battles, really. Which I can do, it looks like, if I'm careful. And I take this path. Okay. Alright. So, first thing... Goodness gracious, I wish I had Choke. Choke hurts the enemy every time you play a card. I can play a bunch of them right now. We'll start with Weakening. Oh, no, I should have done Vulnerable first, because So then they have more impact. Okay. Shiv. And then... do I want to do more damage? This also does damage. Let's do the dash. Okay. Yeah, burn. That sucks. Alright. Strike. Dodge and roll. And actually, die isn't that much better than all-out attack, but... I should have played that, because then I had the chance of discarding that. Oh, it was blocked. Okay. I must have a relic that blocks damage like the first time that you would take it. Alright. Oh, you only got 13? Alright. There we go. Dexterity potion. Nice. Add a card to your deck. Riddle with holes plus. Deal 4 damage 5 times. Sneaky Strike. Deal 12 damage if you've discarded a card. Gain energy. Blade Dance plus. Add 4 shivs into your hand. Well, that is worth more damage, actually. Alright. What have you got? It's dangerous to go alone. Give me all your gold. Deep breath. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Draw 1 card. Master of Strategy. Draw 3 cards. Anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. That's pretty good. Abacus. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Good Bronze Thorns. Fruit Juice. Gain 5 max HP. Ooh. Power Potion. 1 of 3 random power cards to add to your hand. Oh, also Crippling Cloud is good. Noxious Fumes is cheaper, but only applies 2 poison. Alright, I'm taking the Fruit Juice for the extra HP. Crippling Cloud, and that's it. That's all I can afford. Alright. So, oops. I keep doing that. Okay, I have to proceed. I can't take my potions yet. I don't know if I've ever seen this combination of things. Okay. So let's start with fruit juice. Okay. And then, what do we have? 2 intangible. So don't take any damage. Should be able to get enough block to handle this, though. Okay. Yeah, we can even do dodge and roll here. So 10. Yeah. Let's do dagger spray. Okay. Oh. My blocks took a hit there. Well, then let's do dodge and roll. Make up for it. Somebody's got something that does damage back to me. I'll have to double check that in a second. Not another dazed guy. Alright. So, let's see. What's this? Explosive. Explodes in 2 turns, dealing 30 damage. I see. Repulsor. Strategic. Negative effect. This guy has thorns. When attacked, deals 3 damage back. Spiker. Should have known. Okay, so. We need to get rid of this guy fast. Can we do 18 damage? Yes, but we should do this first. Okay. Yeah, we'll discard Wraith form because we're gonna need that. Alright, so strike. And then, yeah. Okay. And then that's all that's left. So... Okay. Yeah, dazed cards. You've got more thorns now. Alright. Okay. 6 block. Okay, just enough. They're just adding thorns. Well, this is definitely the best guy to be left with. Okay. And they do damage every time they're hit, I think. So we want to... Actually, wait. Vulnerable first. So I do more damage. Or it takes more damage. There we go. Explosive potion. 10 damage to all enemies. Nice. Alright, catalyst, double the enemy's poison. Escape plan plus, draw 1. If you draw a skill, gain 5 block. Dagger throw, deal 9 damage, draw 1, discard 1. Alright. I have, like, no money. However, let's see. Which way do I need to go to avoid? Yeah, I need to go this way to avoid the elite battle. Malleable. Alright, that went by too fast. What did that mean? Strategic. This enemy tends to inflict a negative effect and attack. For 7 damage. Malleable. Upon receiving attack damage, gains 3 block. Block gain increases as malleable is triggered. Resets to 3 at the start of your turn. Vulnerable. Receive 50% more damage. Reactive. Upon receiving attack damage, changes its intent. Weakened. Attack steals. Alright. Less damage for 1 turn. Okay. So, we need to do as much damage as possible. With the first hit, it looks like. So... Dagger throw, I think? Choose a card to discard. I guess we'll do Wraith form, since I don't have enough energy. I need block now, please. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Okay. Draw and discard 1. Okay. Die. Oh, I see. Alright. So yeah, so I can only get 1 hit in, and then its attack is going to be worse, it looks like. So, you know, like poisoning it would be good right about now. Funk Soul Brother. Okay, so plenty of block. Deal 8 damage, gain energy. Alright. Alright, let's see if each shiv causes it to change. Oh, okay. Maybe I will leave it at that. Ugh, this is gonna be such a slow fight. Heck with it. Alright, I'm not gonna push my luck. I have enough to block this right now. Oof, okay. So now... Okay. Six damage and poison. And then I could do 12 more damage, or I could apply 4 poison and 2 weak. The poison's just going to keep going. Okay. Oh, and I've got enough to block that. Okay. Whew. Okay. Dash 13 blocks 7 damage. 9 block add a shiv. 13 block and deal 7. I'm actually gonna have just enough to deal with that. Don't like this thing. I have to think too much when I fight it. Alright. Neutralize. Vulnerable. I should have done that one first. Blade Dance. Predator. Alright. What do I have? Explosive Potion. Gambler's Brew. Okay. Chunky hit. Don't love that. Okay. This is a tough one to fight here. Well, you can only use one Wraith Form card at a time, so might end up needing that. Yeah, like I can only do some block here. Gamble. Ooh, okay. Alright. I'll take the negative status effect. Parasite. Lose 3 HP if I remove it from the deck. Okay. 25 block. Take that. Take that. Take that. Alright. Where? That's... I need that to go away. Okay. 15 armor. Ay. apply 6 poison anyway. Okay. Block. Block. Okay. Ah, thank goodness. Okay. That was weird. Alright, choose a card. Bane Plus. Deal 10 damage. If the enemy has poison, deal 10 damage again. There's Masterful Stab again. Costs 1 additional energy for each time you lose HP. This combat deal 12 damage for nothing. Backflip Plus. Gain 8 block, draw 2. Alright. Probably gonna regret not taking the backflip one, but so be it. Oh boy. Alright, so these guys, you gotta kill all of them. Lifelink. If other enemies are still alive, revives in 2 turns at 50% HP. So if at all possible, we want to take all of them out at once, but I don't know that we'll be able to do that. At least they only revive at half. Okay. So let's start with... applying poison weak to everybody? Well, first let's make somebody vulnerable. Okay. Now, poison and weak to everyone. Okay. And then I need 10 block, or close to it as I can get. So that would be Cloak and Dagger here. I get a shiv. And I get to try to take somebody out. Alright. Oh, you know what? All those useless cards might have been good to do the gambler thing. I don't know. Oh, glad I applied the poison. Alright. Neutralize. Let's do that to this guy before he armors up. Okay. Now. Okay. Oof, this is gonna be a big hit. I didn't realize they were gonna hit for quite so much damage. Oh, the poison took that thing out completely. Dang it. Not what I meant to happen. Alright. Let's do 15 damage to this guy. And then 9 damage to... this one? Okay. Stupid lifelink. Alright. So, now... okay. So let's... who can we take out the fastest here? Corpse explosion on you. So let's do 10 damage to everyone. Well, first let's do adrenaline. Let's add some energy. Okay. And then we'll draw one, discard one for free. Thank you. Give me deflect. Alright. So... do we want to do 9 damage, draw one, discard one. That'll kill the guy in the front who I've set to explode. I just don't want to accidentally discard the wrong thing. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, that will die. So let's see. 1... Okay. So that front guy will explode and should kill the other one. Yeah. Poison stab. Unload. Deal 14 damage. Discard all non-attack cards. Draw one card. If you draw a skill, gain 3 block. Alright, fine. Keep trying to give me that card. Alright. Rest. It's kind of a bummer that at the rest sites I haven't been able to upgrade my cards. Oh, not the thorns guys again. Okay, so I need to make sure I have at least 6 block. Oh, dang it. Alright. Okay. 11 block, deal 10 damage. Is there anything else that needs 2? No. Oh, I can gain block and draw 2 here. Splody guy, I guess, should be first, really. That seems obvious now that I think about it. Alright. Okay. And now this guy. Alright, and now perhaps some block would be good. Yes, I'll do it with Cloak and Dagger, and that way we get one more shiv. And I think, yes, we kill that guy. Alright. Strategy. Unfortunately, the thorns are going to keep going up on these guys. Alright. Block. Okay. And then... yeah, that's it. Oh, they have to think about it to add thorns. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. I don't have any defense cards. Bummer. Alright. Okay. So let's see. Let's block. We'll discard the regular defend. Okay. And now if we do corpse explosion on the front guy, can we do 20 damage with one other card? No. Although that's 6 poison. All right. We'll do cloak and dagger. All right. I love that exploding corpse card. That's paid for itself several times over. Dagger spray. Poison stab plus. Another dash. Let's do poison stab plus. Alright, so rest. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Treasure? Meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Nice. Alright. It's too bad there aren't any shops on the way up there. Unless I decide to go through an elite battle to get there, and I don't think I want to do that. Oh. 24 gold. Omamori. Negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Sweet. I was not expecting free treasure. Ah! Boo! Hiss! Oh my goodness. Can't deal with it. Well, by all means, let's poison them first. Okay, so now they've changed to incurring a negative status effect. What are my potions? Block potion. And Gambler's Brew, right. Speaking of gambling... Choose card to discard. Okay. Nope, that was not a skill. Oh, defend plus. Nice. Okay. Poison, super nice for these things. Okay. Shivs. Let's do a 5 block. Alright. Okay. Less. There we go. Nice. Alright. So I'm gonna take 10 damage, but... do more poison. Alright. See the amount of block I have. 8 damage. 8 damage. 9 damage. Actually, I'm not going to push my luck. 7 is pretty much best I can hope for. I'm glad they wait their turn so nicely. Okay, let's see. Masterful Stab. 9 damage, that's it. Alright, well, I'm getting a bunch of shivs. And free block. And now... I'm gonna stab. Want to try taking it down. Maybe what I should do is do the gambler. Actually, no, I can do the block potion. That's right. Okay, so let's... Shoot. Oh, dear God. See, this is where I could use the Wraith thing. Do I do the gambler and just hope to get something else that's a strike? Maybe I should. Oh no, draw one, discard one means that I don't get one. Okay, well, gamble. That's what I get. Okay. Damage, 9 damage. Well, let's do the shivs first. Wild. I hate this thing. My HP was doing so well for a while. Like I could just go with Wraith form. Or I could poison and then try to block whatever happens. Or I could gain block and get other cards. I don't know. Wish I had extra energy. Alright, so they're poisoned, but they're not damaging. Okay, so let's do Survivor here. Alright. So I'll only take 6 damage. 18 plus 15, so I gotta do 33 here. We'll survive. Okay, so I don't have enough to do both of those. Oh, gain 11 block, deal 10 damage. 4 poison and 2 weak. Oh, it's a skill. It doesn't... receive attack damage from that. Okay. I guess I just have to go with the block. I was hoping to get more energy, but just gotta wait for the poison to finish it at this point. Unless I can do 16 damage right now. 6 damage, 9 damage. Although the poison will finish it off. Yeah, it's got enough poison in it to die at the end of this turn if I can do... Oh, I can't do that one. So I can only do 6 damage. But that will be enough. I didn't realize it only had 6 HP left. Backstab, innate, deal 11 damage, exhaust with 0 cost. Yes, thank you. Rest. Gosh. Alright, that was the way I wanted to go. Yes. Hopefully not a combat. Winding the halls. My kingdom for the cleric. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way, as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen, you start to question if you are going insane or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway, and why would they lie? Embrace madness, receive 2 madness, lose 9 HP. Become cursed with writhe, heal 19 HP. Lose 4 max HP. Oh, heal please! Thank you. Ah, the Omamori took care of the curse. As you take a moment to stop and carefully observe the undulating landscape around you, the hint of a pattern starts to emerge from within the randomness. Whenever the demented noises begin to interrupt your thoughts, you struggle through the mental pain and ignore it. Eventually, you successfully map out a path forward and continue on, now resistant to the nefarious nature of this alien place. Yay! No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Sensory Stone. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract, spinning and shifting gently in the air. Interact. You touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Recall, add 1 colorless card to your deck with no HP loss. Let's do that. Add a card. Jack of all trades, add 1 random colorless card to your hand. Dark Shackles, enemy loses 9 strength this turn. Deep breath, shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Oh. Dark Shackles. Random colors. Serenity. 2 primitive creatures fight over a carcass on the side of the road. You observe, devoid of emotion. Watch, remember, live. This is the Watcher's mission. Recently, one of your peers had stopped reporting on their assignment, a Spire of unknown origin. As the fight ends, you continue onward, unfazed by the bloody scene that took place. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So, almost to full HP. Alright. Even if I don't manage to slay the Spire here, I'll be proud of myself for getting this far. Alright. Here we go. Oh, this is different. Okay. Oh, all my status effects were negated. But at least that took away their power to negate everything else. Okay, Deca is about to do 10 by 2 damage. Donu is about to do something. Some buff? Buff. Okay, so ideally we would weaken everybody. Let's start with this. Okay. Swift Strike. Deal 11 damage. Oh. That's it, huh? Alright. Well, the other guy is about to buff, so I wonder if we should do as much damage to them as possible first. Okay. Apply 6 poison to them. Alright. And then we would need... How much block could we get? Yeah. We can have 11 block and deal 10 damage here. Oh no, it's all going to you. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage as I should be to that guy. And then... Corpse explosion. Alright, off we go. Oh, and dazed. Great. Oi, Gewalt. Alright. Shivs. Block. Yeah, some block, please. Oh, and we can do some more shivs. Okay. And then we can do 15 damage? Yes, please. Alright. So if we can kill that guy, we can definitely kill the other one. Wish I had any potions at all. Best I can do is defend and dodge and roll. And then... Poison stab. Blade dance. Okay. Take 15 damage here. Yeah, just keep boosting that strength, baby. Okay, card to discard. Right. Regular strike, maybe? Should we go for more energy this time? Should we go for the Wraith form, or are they going to armor up? They're going to armor up. So I should... 32. So I'm going to have 14 block against 32, so 18 damage. Ay, ay, ay. Next time for the Wraith. Oh, I can do the Wraith form. Okay, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Alright, I'm gonna do it. And then... Actually, I'm gonna do dodge and roll. Oh, no, I don't need to do dodge and roll. I could do the damage or I could do the energy. Let's do the energy while we have the window here. Oh, the intangible applies to both of them? Interesting. Alright. Okay. That's more like it. Poison weak to everybody. Nice, nice. Cloak and dagger, more block. Shiv. And then more damage, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, bandage up. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, it's a skill. Excellent. Alright, so I get extra energy. Block. Some block, anyway. Not a lot of block, but some block. Okay. Flying knee. Defense. Defense. Damage to everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. 19 times 2, that's 38. I don't have... Oh, there we go. I'm not going to have enough... Well... Block. Let's definitely deal lots of damage. We discard the 7 energy card. Oh, should have done dazed. Oh well. 4 block and a shiv. Okay. 4 damage to all enemies twice. Okay, and then poison stab. Ah! Yes! Yes! Yeah, I did it! I did it! Oh no. To-thump, to-thump, to-thump. A deep, pulsing dread can be felt throughout this room. Is this the heart of the Spire? The source of this evil? You prepare your daggers. Attack. You deal 699 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 1,446 damage to the heart. A total of 14,636,643,707 damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Victory? Question mark? Emerald, beat the game with the silent. Ascension unlocked. Excellent. Proceed. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, everything's still recording. Like, please don't let anything have happened. So, I said this at the end of the Ironclad playthrough. This game has I think it's like one of the most perfectly balanced games I've ever played. You've got, those little dopamine hits when you pick up the trinkets. You pick up your prizes. You get those dopamine hits when you do enough damage to the enemy. You get those dopamine hits when you block enough damage from the enemy. You get that challenge of like strategizing and figuring out what cards you need, what relics you need, what potions you need, what choices to make, what path to take going up the Spire. So it's just, I think it's not the kind of game this is. I think the only thing that could make this any better is a really compelling story. I mean, there's a little bit of a story to it, but very little that's explicit. But I don't know how much story you could put in without interrupting the flow. Like, this is the fastest I think I've ever played through Slay the Spire. Just because I'm like, go, 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 go. We're good, let's go, keep going. It's fun. But I love this game. Thanks, Megacrit, for making this game or distributing this game. So, yeah. So I've gone through the entire credits. For the Ironclad playthrough. Yeah, okay. Now the red one's glowing and the green one's glowing. So then we gotta play with the defect and then what? Then the Watcher? Okay. So. Oh my goodness. This has been Slay the Spire. I'm not going to do the leaderboards, but you can see past attempts to slay the Spire. Oh, right button. So, previous attempt on the 5th, previous attempt on the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st, September. Sometimes twice in one day. Okay, so. Oh no, I've had other I wish they had it sorted by which character you played through. Oh, you can. Okay, I'm a doofus. There we go. Okay, so just the silent. So it's been... So this is 1, the winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And that was back when I was learning the game in April. 18, 19, 20, 20. So my 20th attempt. In total. Since I started playing. I actually didn't count how many times it took me to do the Ironclad. I'm not going to do that now. You're probably bored enough. So, thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.